of it.
Alright guys, welcome back. I know you can probably hear the weld machines in the background right now, but it's a great day so far. What time is it? Like 2:30?
Close to that.
Yeah, we got us about another 2 hours worth of doing this. Let me kind of explain what we're doing. Basically what we're doing is we're taking this little bracket and we're going to weld it to this piece of flat bar because the I-beam girder, this wraps around the I-beam girder. So that's basically what we're doing. I like the Texas TIG, alright? So the reason I am doing it is because we have to do whoever cut all these straps, they're short by quite a bit. And so if you'll take the gap while you're on the jig, then when you're out there, it's half the work. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Now I know I'm going to get asked, why are we not wearing respirators? Because it's galvanized. And why am I wearing a pancake hood? Well, my respirator strap broke, which I need to fix. And then my scoop headgear broke. So everything's just breaking, everything's just falling apart. But
Tell them about your truck.
oh, yeah, the truck. I'll show you guys the truck here in just a second. We had a deer hit us. It sideswiped us and pushed the whole front panel of my truck in. So I can't open the door very good. But I got a panel sitting at the house waiting for me. All I gotta do is go get it painted.
That's what showed up?
That's one thing that showed up. That was What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Schofield Welding. Guys, me and Jed are on a pretty sweet project we're really excited about. We are Sunday, Memorial Weekend. I guess you don't get weekends when you own a company and you contract out all your own work. You get weekends when you die. So anyways, that's what we are at right now. But what we got to do is we got to saddle this piece of 16-inch pipe to this piece of 16-inch pipe. And I got to give credit where credit's due, okay? Kevin, Cold Tinder on Instagram, I believe. And Kevin, if that's not your Instagram, I will put it in the description. Everything will be in the description. He's a Canadian, and he did a video with Weld Tube. And one of the things he did was he built this little jig out of angle iron. This saves so much layout time. So guys, we're gonna show you how to do this right now and go from there. It's really helpful to have two of us. So Jed's gonna run soapstone, I'm gonna run the angle iron. That's how we're gonna get this done, all right?
Awesome. One thing that you guys need to know about the prep that we had done before we started filming was we made sure that we leveled our piece of pipe here. So this is actually gonna have two kickers off of it. It's gonna be a big entryway for this company, I guess is what you would say. So we leveled up this one first, and now we leveled up our first kicker off of it. After leveling, we squared, and now we're gonna get started on this. Jake was saying that Kevin was the guy that showed him how to do this, a really good buddy of his. What we have is we've got our piece of angle iron that Jake has cut at a 45-degree angle, so we have a specific point that we're going off of. On that same side of the angle iron, we've created a notch that shows us where we hit center here, it hits right on the edge. So we'll know that we're not taking out a huge chunk of this piece of pipe, we're just taking out exactly what we need. Okay. What do you?
Now guys, my goal is to keep this flat and to follow this point right along the edge of this. So that's the goal. That's half the layout. Now the bottom's gonna be the same way. It's gonna be a little bit more of a struggle because of course you're on the bottom, but there is our saddle for what we need to do to fit to this piece of pipe. It saves the layout a million times faster than trying to lay this out. Fucking A, Cotton.
What'd you get?
Sucker sharper than frickin' snot. Little serrated blade.
Whoa, what'd you cut it on?
Right here. Dang.
Wow.
Okay, anyways. So, saves us a million times the amount of time, and it's going to be almost precise to it. It's going to be pretty freaking close, probably to the point of where all we have to do is just kind of clean it up a little bit, throw it on, and weld it. Ow!
Do you just slide it like all the way across?
Yeah, just went. Okay.
Good save.
Nothing?
That's about it.
Whoa! That's a lot.
Might be able to make that work. What the heck are you doing, Jake?
So our ears are touching, but like everything else looks so freaking good right now. But we got to cut these ears off just a hair bit on top and bottom, and then finish beating this thing in here, and I think we're gonna be pretty much golden. That was sweet, because that was maybe 20 minutes of layout instead of like an hour and a half layout. A little bit of trimming on the ears, all the ears. So one thing we learned that we're gonna do on this one, we're actually gonna cut it back and then straighten up along this side just to give it to where to like saddle up and over it. This is brought to you by Arctic 1 gallon drinkers. These things are amazing. These things have actually been like one of my favorite things in the world. I bought Jed one. They're about $52 shipped to your house, which seems like a lot. Only thing I don't like about it is this little drink deal right here. It's too little, and there's no, like, it just kind of trickles into your mouth. I don't like that. So I just take the top off, drink it like a mason jar basically. But this thing's awesome. I love it. This water's been in here for 2 days and it's still cold, so. Anyways, enough said about a gallon of water, all right? We're gonna tack this up, get it to where it needs to be, then we're gonna grab this other piece of pipe, lay it up where it goes, and then we're gonna lay it out and do the same thing, really. That's kind of the plan. Nice.
Me.
Okay guys, so now that we actually got that one cut out, Jed came up with a great idea. We're just going to use the cutoffs of that, mark it out. So we took the angle finder, found the outsides of it. We're going to mark it, and then we're going to come in what we cut off at that one, and then just use a wraparound probably right there. Grab the wraparound.
It's funny how when you cut off a piece of pipe, how it tries to relax.
Yes.
So the inside can seriously fit on the outside now, which is awesome. So what I'm doing, I'm just trying to line up my old cut with a mark that me and Jake just made. About there. And I'm just tracing that one out. Because when we cut this one off, this part actually did really well. So, there's no reason to mess with something that's not broken.
Right.
After marking that part of the saddle out, saved us what? 10 minutes. Now, I'm going to take a tape measure, and on that last saddle, I measured from where, because we had to cut quite a few little pieces out of here just to get it to fit. So I'm just going to measure from this line I created up to where we had already cut out to save us some time there.
All right, guys, so this is, camera's about ready to die, so we're going to shut it off for a little bit till Jed starts welding, and then we'll just time lapse till it dies, and then go from there. So everybody stay tuned, enjoy. We're glad you're here with us.